Now let me hear you say.
It's the AY Show. It's the AY Show.
Apparently, I think that nobody has the right to make any jungle justice.
I think that regardless of whatever the case might have been, you know, if they robbed, they didn't rob, it doesn't really matter. Jungle justice should be eradicated.
I couldn't really watch the video because I just saw clips, part of it, and I couldn't just go through it. And I read all the stories, and it's not a good thing to, you know, see happen. Killings happen everywhere, and it's sad.
I never, you know me, I was born and raised in America, so to come to Nigeria, my country, and hear something like that, it was like very, I felt bad, you understand? I felt that, how could you do people like that?
Actually, I didn't even want to watch the videos. The pictures were just enough.
I watched the video because I had to talk about it on radio, and I couldn't sleep till...
Terrible, man, terrible. Especially as a young person, as a student, you know, I can't even talk about it.
If anybody is found wanting, if you are guilty of it, I don't think you and I have the right to actually perpetuate jungle justice. Just give it to the lawmakers. Let them actually criticize them. Let them actually allow the law to have its course on them. Because for me, it was I never believed that Nigerians could act like that.
I mean, like, even if they stole something, it's not right. You hand them over to the police, you know. Now, the foreign people are going to be looking at us like, okay, the Africans, you know, barbaric and everything, you know. It doesn't help us at all. In any, you can't. Two wrongs can't make a right.
Human beings treat them like animals and kill them like that, slaughter them like that.
That's barbaric, man. I don't even like to remember it, you know. Like, it just shows the amount of wickedness that is in people's hearts. I just pray we can all, you know, learn to curtail our anger.
This thing has actually been going on for a long time. That Aluu killing actually just opened our eyes to what's been going on for years now, you know. When they just catch people, innocent or not, they burn them down and everything, and that is not good, you know.
I don't want to know whatever the boys have done. The killing was not justified. You understand? The killing was just not justified. That was barbaric and it's insane. That is insanity at its best. The students were the ones who actually did the recording. Now I ask, how come they did not raise their voices then to stop the killing? Why did they support the killing? How come nobody in that crowd, how come nobody was saying enough to say, stop this act, stop this thing you're doing, it's not right. It's a sad one. You see, you look at the video, you see the video, and you just lose consciousness, you know, like something inside of you just dies and you just feel dazed, you know. It's a sad one.
The people that killed those boys, they are to blame, but the people that should have their heads cut off, the people that were watching, more importantly, the person that was videotaping the freaking thing, that person needs to be executed. Because I mean, somebody's dying. Somebody's dying. I watched it for a fraction of a minute. I couldn't again. I just left.
Everybody brought the video to me from their phones. I could not watch it. I didn't watch it because I don't want to imagine the kind of nightmares I'll be going through. I just saw the pictures. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna watch it.
So it's just, is this a state of Is this a state of banality that we've reached? That people will just kill people and other people will be watching and they say he hasn't died, and I still knock them out. I for the first time I say I'm ashamed to be a Nigerian because of the Aluu killing. It's terrible.
We hate too much in this part of the world. And for you to hate people to the extent where you will burn them. If you saw the way they were beating, there was one particular guy that was planking one of the boys and was saying, die, die, die. It's as if they hated so much they actually wanted to beat them till the last breath of life came out of those boys. They beat them so much, I'm sure that beating even affected their souls.
I keep imagining, and I'm like, how could they have done that? You know, it's really inhuman. I think it's the epitome of humanity of man against man.
Fine, if someone does wrong, bring him to book. Let's take him to court. You know, let's put a jury there. Let him be sentenced to jail properly. Not where we, you know, because you're not sure. Even people who do go to jail, sometimes after years you find out they're innocent. So we have to start behaving properly. We have to look at ourselves really because it's sad and it's a reflection on who we are.
I think it took us to the Stone Age where there were nobody in charge of the security, nobody in charge of in charge of looking after the human lives and properties, and anyone could do anything and get away with.
You know, the country is at such a low point right now that we become animals. You know,
I just think it's important for jungle justice to be stopped. It is bad. It is bad. What is bad is bad. Forget their big English stuff. I condemn. It is condemned and all that. It is bad.
Hey, man. Ironically, I used to live in Aluu like 2 years back, and it was actually like some of my friends, like guys we used to rap together. They were actually rappers, you know what I mean? We used to do freestyles and all that together. And it broke my heart, man. I won't lie, man. It took me down for days, you know what I mean? But, you know, God did.
I heard that there was a woman behind the scenes or whatever that was saying, that one never die, that one never die. I'm like, that's a woman right there. That is somebody that has children probably. That is somebody that would give birth to children probably. I can't watch it. I did not watch it, but I feel very sad about it. It's crazy. It's just nobody. Even if they killed my father, nobody deserves to die like that. Nah, it's crazy.
So very barbaric. Not what should be happening in 21st century. You know, especially in the country that has government.
We've gotten it all wrong, and until we start to get things right, I think we're heading for one direction, and it's the bush. That's all I have to say.
I couldn't find, solace with it. I couldn't find peace with it. I think that the federal government should not rest until every single person who is accountable is put behind bars.
Anybody who was involved in that is brought to justice, man, and they face the strong arm of the law.
I just pray that the authorities really do justice with it, for it, you know. So it's a really sad thing, you know. And I pray that those people that lost their lives, their soul should definitely rest in peace.
It's the AY Show.